This is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Hello and welcome to the Best Value Cruise Hour. It's John and it's Dom for today. Richard, obviously, cruising with Cross. He's in Norway today, and we've been getting signals back, and we'll show you the photograph in a few minutes' time. So just so you can, warn the kids. We've got it all covered, but we've got a humdinger of a show for you. A humdinger. We're going to be going on a brand new ship, a ship that's so new. She only departed yesterday on her very first cruise ever. But obviously, we've been on board already. Naturally, I've had a good old nose round with that new cruise ship smell. Oh, it was lovely. So we've got that coming up. That's the Meraviglia. That's coming up a little later on. But also, I've got the golden envelope. Anything could be in that. We've got the Celebrity Eclipse. We're going around the Baltics. We've got the Mediterranean. We're going on another brand new ship that hasn't even been launched yet. And you can be on her very first maiden voyage as she goes transatlantic. Ooh. That's all coming up. And I know Dom's got loads lined up too.
Yes, I have. I have got a lovely cruise going around Spain and Portugal. For you film buffs out there, I've got a fantastic Fred Olsen cruise that you want to be on. And also we're going to be voyaging with Cunard, doing the famous New York to Southampton journey. But if you want to get in contact with us, it's very simple. All you have to do is give us a call. If you're calling from the UK, it's 0800 655 6449. If you're calling from the Republic of Ireland, it's 1800 80 55 00. If you're lucky enough to be calling from outside the UK, it's 0044 371 222 3331. If you want to text us today, just text cruise and your message to 60300 if you're texting us. Your standard network rates apply, or you can email us. It's studio@visioncruise.co.uk. Now, that's not the only way you can get in contact with us. If you're on social media, all you have to do is search for us on Facebook. It's Vision Cruise UK. If you're on Twitter, we're at VisionCruise_UK. And if you've missed out on any of our cruise shows, all you have to do is log on to YouTube and search for Vision Cruise, and there you can catch up with all of our shows. And if you subscribe, then you won't miss any of them.
No, and I tell you what, the reports that you see where me and the other presenters go around reporting off the ships, you can see them on the YouTube channel as well. So if you just want to look for a ship and then they're all there. Now listen, talking of people being on ships, I know as I live and breathe right now at some bar, probably O'Shea's.
Probably O'Shea's.
Richard will be probably at O'Shea's right now.
Probably tucking into some chicken wings.
Exactly. He'll be doing all that because he's on his cruise with Cross, and he had a cocktail party the other day. Here's the cocktail party. Look at it.
They look like they're all having fun, don't they?
It looks like a disco there, don't they? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yo, get down. And a lot of people having a lot of fun with Richard, which is not something you normally see very often.
No.
Maybe the plotting committee to get rid of him. Listen, no. So they're all having a great time, and I'm sure when we get back, and if you're following Richard on Facebook or Twitter, you'll find out, we get all the photos on a daily basis. That is going a lot of fun, and we'll find out a lot more when he gets back as well. But shall we get underway with today's programme then, shall we? And our first cruise is on the Celebrity Eclipse. And you know what? How good is the Celebrity Eclipse? Richard's been on board, so find out more.
Welcome on board the Celebrity Eclipse. This is one of 5 in the Solstice class of fleet. We're here on the Lawn Club, which is an exclusive area on top deck where it's real grass on board. You can maybe have a picnic here if you want to. You can enjoy a great drink on board. You can play games on board as well. Imagine cruising and having a cocktail from the real grass on top deck. So come with me as we explore the Celebrity Eclipse. There's activities you can do, like a game of bowls, or maybe a game of croquet. Well, this is the library on board the Celebrity Eclipse. There's a great selection of books here spanning over 2 decks. So whether you want a travel guide to read about the destinations you're visiting, or if you want to just pick up a novel, sit back and enjoy, you can do. It's all here for you in the library. The glass-fronted lifts run through the heart of the ship, where you can access all decks. Celebrity Cruises pride themselves on being an environmentally friendly cruise line. And you can come along here to Team Earth, where you can find out more information about that. You can also get in touch with concierge from here, where you can discover which destinations you'll be visiting next. If you want an informal casual meal, head for Ocean View Cafe, which is open throughout the day for breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks. If you're feeling adventurous, there's also a sushi bar, but I'm not quite sure that my palate's ready for this just yet. Here you can get ice cream and cookies if you fancy a midday snack, or just a place to meet friends or fellow travellers. We're here in the Moonlight Sonata restaurant on board the Celebrity Eclipse, which is open for breakfast, lunch and evening meal. Now there's a different set menu every night of your cruise holiday, but if you don't see anything that takes your fancy, there's the Celebrity Favourites where you'll find something that's always available every evening. The centrepiece of the restaurant is the wine tower, and with the onboard sommeliers who are there to advise what wine will complement your meal. Welcome to Lumine. This is a speciality restaurant which is for suite guests here on Celebrity Eclipse. Now it's open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. If you're not booked into a suite, you can also come here for just a small cover charge and subject to availability. It's got a great menu. I think I'm going to start with the Maine lobster salad and the Alaskan halibut for my main course.
Well, that looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, Richard really gets around, doesn't he? I say, how lucky is he? This is going to the Canaries on the 28th of September this year for 10 nights. Remember, it's all that 5-star luxury. We're going to cruise out from Southampton, and our first port of call, Lisbon, which is absolutely lovely. When you get to Lisbon as well, you're going to cruise under the April the 25th bridge, and you pull in right close to the city centre. And we're going to be overnighting there as well. So you're going to get 2 full days in Lisbon to explore the 7 hills of Lisbon. And it's really good. Do you know what I'd do for you if I was you? The first day, I'd go on the hop-on, hop-off tour bus. And then you know where everything is. The second day, go back to the things you like. Then we're off to Tenerife. Well, need I say more? Tenerife is absolutely gorgeous. I like the banana plantations there. And you know they do a banana liqueur? Oh. Then Madeira, the garden island with all the bougainvillea cascading down. And Funchal is such a lovely place. And then we're into La Coruña. The oldest lighthouse in Europe is available here to go and have a look around. Or you can also go to Santiago de Compostela for a pilgrimage if you want as well. And then we're going to cruise you back into Southampton. All that 10 nights away, 899 in 5-star modern luxury. I'll do the maths for you. It's under 90 quid a night. It's under 90 quid a night, and you could be enjoying all of that. I think this is exceptional value for money. If you want it, all you do is you dial that number on the bottom of the screen. We've got reservations agents right now standing by to take your call. And if you've got any questions, that's what we're here for. And there's no such thing as a silly question. Let's have a look at the details on this, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. The Canary Islands going on the Celebrity Eclipse on the 28th of September this year for 10 nights. This is in and out of Southampton, 899. I think that, yeah. Well, we're doing what we say on the tin here, aren't we? It's the best value cruise hour. It is the best value cruise hour. Do you know, incredible value for money. And I think that's why we get so many viewers joining us every week for this programme. Because they can't believe, I get loads of emails and stuff saying, John, I can't believe what you're doing. And neither can I. And why am I talking like that? Anyway, listen, 0800 655 6449. Get your hands on the Billy Bargains while you can. That's what we're here for. Do you know what? You look around everywhere, it's just all doom and gloom everywhere at the moment, isn't it? And everyone moaning and la 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 la. And this is happy. This is happy times. We're in happy times. Yes, we are. Oh, by the way, you may notice I've got a different mug. I've got a friend who's just been away and they brought me that back. And it's
nice,
it's very nice, isn't it? A very sort of a
nautical themed.
Oh!
What was that?
It's the golden envelope! Where it comes from, nobody knows.
I still don't know.
And I'm not saying. Listen, shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? What have we got in it today? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Royal Caribbean International on the Indy, the Independence of the Seas. Going to France and Spain on the 14th of August for 7 nights. Now, that's very nice, isn't it? Going from Southampton to Gijón, Bilbao, Cherbourg, Le Havre. Did I tell you I was in Le Havre over the weekend? As I was saying to Sophie Loren.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
sorry, I digress. But back into Southampton, I've just seen the price. I've just seen the price of this. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. 7 nights on the Independence of the Seas, Royal Caribbean International. How much do you think? I mean, you know what? You know Royal Caribbean. If you've been with Royal Caribbean International, you'll have a finger in the wind. You'll know whereabouts it should be. 7 nights. How much? Can we have the golden envelope drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, you can be on board for just... That's true. It's true. $499. Now, do you know, I could go on and tell you how great the Independence of the Seas is, but why don't I just show you around? So this is the Royal Promenade. You've got everything here from a Ben & Jerry's, and you know we stay in that stateroom up there. You get free Ben & Jerry's ice cream all time long. And then we've got the cafe, we've got shops and entertainment. There's even a pie shop. So I'll pop in here, so if you get here and there's none, you know where's all the pies. So here we are, just arrived on board, and where are we? Well, it's the law of the sea, isn't it? Bit of rabbit food. Not too much. Oh, this looks lovely. There's so much choice, isn't there? So much choice. Oh, I'll have some of that. Oh, some tomato. Oh, onion. I love a bit of onion. Look at the hams and the cheeses. That's me done. If you really want to treat yourself while you're on holiday, why don't you pop into Chops Grill? The steak and seafood here are absolutely incredible, and you'll just love it. There's tables for families or couples. It's whatever you want, but I know one thing you will want. You want a really juicy steak, and you'll get one. When it comes to accommodation, there's lots to choose from. Now this is the Royal Suite, and I can't promise you that all rooms are going to be like this, with things like their own bar, their own, well, lounge area that's bigger than my lounge at home, bedroom through there with ensuite, of course, and a grand piano. Yeah, I just can't believe it. This is just fantastic.
John, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, I'll play it. Well, if you're staying in the Royal Suite and you're wondering, is there going to be enough space to hang all my clothes? Well, this is the walk-in wardrobe. I mean to say, there's enough for all my stuff here, and a couple of guests as well. When you've had a hard day at the water park and you're a bit hot and bothered, what's the best thing you can actually do? Well, how about coming to one of these, Sprinkles? The thing is, it's ice cream and you help yourself and it's free. Now that's dangerous. I'll be back in a while for more. Well, you've caught me. I'm in the solarium area, just relaxing and taking it in and checking the compass to find out what's to do on the ship. And there's so much to do. Do you know what? There's so much to do. I think I'll just be busy doing nothing. But that's what cruise holidays are about. Your way, especially on the independence of the seas. Well, everybody's got the 15 minutes worth in them, haven't they? And this is your chance as well. It's the on-air studio. It's a karaoke lounge and it gets seen around the ship. My chance. Do you know, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in the room when someone at Royal Caribbean International's HQ suggested they put an ice rink on a ship. Well, obviously that wouldn't work. Well, maybe it would. Now, the thing is, you can learn to skate here, or you can just sit back and watch the shows on ice. It's spectacular. So here we are on the Independence of the Seas. It is one of the biggest, funnest ships to sail out of the UK. When it's full, it has just over 3,500 people on board. But you know what? You wouldn't know that by the space around the decks. Do you know there's 22 different bars and places to mingle of an evening? It's like a floating holiday resort. Yes, there are hot tubs, there's swimming pools, there's the movies which you can see, there's jogging tracks, there's mini golf, there's the flow rider, there's the theatre. Need I say more? There is so much going on, and the food is incredible as well, from the Windjammer to the main restaurant, which is like a fine dining experience in itself. Do you know, when you think what's involved in a Royal Caribbean International holiday, and you look at the Independence of the Seas, it's a holiday you should really think about taking. I love it, and I think you will do too. It really is incredible, and when you look at the price at just $499, this going on the 14th of October this year for 7 nights. We're going to be cruising out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Gijón in Spain, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those places where you just wander around and, you know, take a tapas bar in, or try sangria. Lovely. And then we're into Bilbao, which is a mixture of old Spain and new Spain, and it really is lovely. There's a Guggenheim Museum there as well, and the port is lovely too to relax and enjoy. Then we're into Cherbourg in southwest France, which once again, do you know, it is so lovely here. The houses and the cheeses and the wines and the atmosphere. Then we're into Le Havre. I mean, I was in Le Havre over the weekend and I loved it.
You never said.
No, I loved it. I did. It was really great. I had a great view. And then we're back into Southampton. 499 quid. 400. I mean, look at that. 499. Absolutely unbelievable. And remember, if you book it today, you'll also get the golden envelope badge, that exclusive badge that, you know, you can walk around and say, listen, I don't know how much you paid, I only paid $4.99. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. This is what's so good about this. It's Royal Caribbean on the Indy, the Independence of the Seas. You saw how good she was. You saw me wandering around and taking it all in and eating all that nice free ice cream. You know, me and me free ice cream. Oh, I love me free ice cream, me. I tell you. And then there's so much to do on board as well. The karaoke bar. Could you imagine that? And do you know what? They broadcast that karaoke bar around the ship.
Oh, no. They call that entertainment?
Yeah.
Depends who's singing, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think it's actually a warning for children. You know, so parents can turn around and say, listen, if you don't look after yourself, that's what you look like. It's great. 499 if you want it. 0800 655 6449 and get yourself involved in the golden envelope as well. And we give you so much more than just golden envelopes, don't we, Dom?
We do, yes. The minute you book with us here at Vision Cruise, we enrol you in Vision Plus, which is our loyalty scheme. And what we do, we send you one of these, which is your Vision Plus loyalty card. Now, you get plenty of benefits and bonuses with this, and here's a little video to tell you what they are.
As soon as you book your first cruise with Vision Cruise, you benefit from our Vision Plus loyalty program. You receive your exclusive Vision Plus Bronze membership card, advanced notifications of cruise on-sale dates, discounted shore excursions, and port parking, plus free tickets to cruise events. Once you've made 3 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Silver membership card, Vision Cruise lanyard, and invitations to attend members-only cruise evenings and coffee mornings. At 5 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Gold membership card, Vision Cruise pin badge, and backpack, and priority phone line to beat the queues. With 9 bookings, you'll become a Diamond member, receiving an exclusive Diamond membership card, access to the VIP area at cruise events, a Vision Cruise power bank, and an exclusive studio tour. Finally, with 12 or more bookings, you'll become a Platinum member. You'll receive your Platinum membership card, your Welcome to Platinum pack, umbrella, ship visits, and launch invitations. It really does pay when you book with Vision Cruise.
And remember, that's in conjunction with all the cruise lines' own loyalty schemes as well. So it's like double bubble, double bubble. That's what we do best here at Vision Cruise, look after you. Now then, we're on Princess Cruises and the Sapphire Princess going around the Baltics. You're going to love this. And what Princess Cruise is all about, what they like. Will you like them, will you? I said Gemma to find out more.
Welcome to the Caribbean Princess, a mid-sized ship with a very interesting fact, because actress Jill Whelan from The Love Boat christened this ship, and that fact alone makes me want to find out more. Why? Because I love The Love Boat. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned cruiser, we all have tons of questions. So head to guest services or shore excursions. I promise there's somebody always on hand who has the answer. There are many different grades of stateroom on board, from an inside to a full suite. Now this one is a deluxe balcony and it's really well appointed. Look at all this wardrobe space. Ooh, I mean, I could even fit all my things in here, and how long the drop is. Just long enough for my evening gown for the formal evening, and enough room for my numerous pairs of shoes. And the best bit, obviously, is the balcony. For me, a holiday is sitting outside and taking in the views and the great outdoors. We all know that cruising can work up a bit of a thirst, but here's the problem. There are so many bars to choose from. I'm at the Crown Grill for some speciality dining, and looking at the decor, it's old-time New York charm throughout. Yes, they do mouth-watering steaks, but don't worry if that's not your thing, because there's seafood, lobster, and all sorts of amazing things on the menu as well. On Princess Cruises, they want you to come back new. And I'll be honest, I feel like I'm coming back new even from this small whistle-stop door. Okay, where's the nightclub? There are several formal dining rooms, the Palm Dining Room being one, with traditional dining at the same time with attentive service. The ship runs age-appropriate activities, so from 3 to 17 years, they've got it covered, which means you've got peace of mind and you can indulge in what you want. everybody has their own favourite spot on a ship. Well, the pools, the hot tubs, the treatments, the sanctuary. Yep, I think I found my spot, the spa. A cruise is the perfect time to enrich your life. You can take in a lecture, appreciate the art, or borrow a book. Or if you're a little bit more tech savvy, don't worry, you can stay in touch as well. Stellar acts, amazing acoustics and fabulous seats. Who wouldn't enjoy a show in here?
So we're on the Sapphire Princess going around the Baltic Heritage. You're going to love this. It's going on the 8th of September next year for 14 nights. So it's over 12 months away for you to save up and look forward to it. And that's half the excitement, looking forward to it. We're going to be cruising out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Zeebrugge in Belgium. What a lovely place this is. I go to Bruges for the day with its little canals, the chocolate shops and all the flowers. It's gorgeous. Then we're across to Copenhagen, where you go to Tivoli World, Europe's oldest theme park. It's lovely. Or Carlsberg Museum, probably the oldest museum in the world. Probably. And then we're into Stockholm. As you sail in through the archipelago, which is past thousands of little islands, it's incredible. Then you get there and there's the ABBA Museum waiting for you. Oh, heaven. Then we're across to Helsinki, the capital of Finland. And you know what? It's such a lovely city. It's so clean. And the fish market, you've got to see it to believe it. Then we're into St. Petersburg in Russia. This is where we're going to overnight in port. You're going to get 2 full days. Gives you plenty of time to go around the Hermitage and all that sort of thing. Go see the Church of the Spilled Blood. Maybe because we're overnighting here, you might want to go and see the ballet while you're there too. It's incredible. Then after your 2 days in St. Petersburg, we're across to Tallinn in Estonia. It is beautiful, Tallinn, one of the prettiest places. And I tell you what, value for money while you're there. That's the place to buy your presents. And then we're into Gdansk, gliding for Gdansk. And Gdansk is one of the most prettiest places I've ever been to in my life. I really, really loved it. I think you will do too. Look at this, the fares here from just 1,699 plus exclusively. I'm going to get me Cooper cash out here. And lots of it as well, because you deserve to be treated. Not 100, not 200, but $260 worth of onboard credit, and that's exclusive. You won't get that anywhere else, only with us here on Vision Cruise. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? And I'll tell you what as well, apart from all that, I'll give you the shares off me back. Have a case of wine as well.
Wow.
Ask for a case of wine and I shall deliver, well, not personally, but I'll have a case of wine delivered to you. All you have to do is ask for the case of wine with that one. Remember, this going on the 8th of September next year. Just to deposit today, a deposit only, and you've got it secured 14 nights. And September going round there is really nice. The intense heat has gone, because I'll tell you now, going on those places in the height of the summer, I was in St. Petersburg in August a couple of years ago, and it was 96 degrees. You don't expect it to be that hot there, do you? But it's very similar to New York, where in the winter, it's freezing. And in the summer, it's roasting. Yeah, I'd hate to live in a place like that, I really would. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. So it's a lovely time of year to go. And so many different places. So many different places to go to as well. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Now there, we've got another great deal, and we're off with P&O Cruises, aren't we, Dom?
We certainly are, yes. We're going to be taking you around the Spanish cities and Portugal. This time on a ship that me and John know quite well. It's P&O's Oceania. Now, the Oceania it's one of these ships, it's built for British cruising, isn't it? When we went on board, all the comedians, all the food, all the entertainment, it's all for British cruising, and it's absolutely fantastic. So, we're going to be taking you on the 11th of March next year for 12 nights. This one's cruising in and out of Southampton. We're going to cruise you out from Southampton, we're going to cruise under the April the 25th bridge into Lisbon. Then we're going to cruise on to Cartagena, then into Malaga in Spain, onto Gibraltar for a little bit of duty-free shopping maybe, John.
Oh.
Then on to Cadiz in Spain, and then to Vigo again in northern Spain before we cruise you back into Southampton. This fare here is for £729 per person. That works out at £60 per person per night. If this is a cruise for you, very simple, just give us a call. It's 0800 655 6449.
And our next cruise, we're back with Royal Caribbean International, and this time we're on the Freedom of the Seas. Now, the Freedom of the Seas is an absolute gorgeous ship, as you say. Once again, with Royal Caribbean, you know, they've got it all there for you. Look, the flow riders and all that sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. Comfortable accommodation, of course, you'd expect that. And do you know what I like as well? The way the stewards, and this with all cruise lines, the way they really look after you. Your towels are always sort of new. And, your T-shirts that you've left on the floor are suddenly packed away. And things like that. It's the nice things. I need someone like that to live with me at home, It's fun. But the food is incredible as well. Lots to do. Great. Look at the dining room. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? And, of course, it's all... It's not just help yourself. There is the buffet, the help yourself buffet, but there's also, it's all waiter service and a la carte. I love all that. This is a Mediterranean Freedom holiday going on the 5th of October this year for 10 nights. Now, we're going to fly you from the UK out to Barcelona. When you get to Barcelona, that's where we're going to meet you off the ship, and we're going to take you down to the ship, and we're going to go to the buffet. Everybody does. It's the law of the sea. And then we're going to cruise out from Barcelona. First port of call is Cartagena. There's the Roman amphitheatre here, which you might want to have a look around. But there's we've got like a new yachting marina, which, we're all like the rich and famous. It's very nice indeed, very nice. Then we're into Ibiza. Do you know what? There's so much to see in Ibiza. There's the hippie market there as well, which you'd really, really love. It's a great bargain. So then we're over to Palma de Mallorca. This is lovely, Mallorca. There's so much to do here. The cathedral, maybe get the train over to Soyer, maybe go to Marineland. Then we're into Marseille, the south of France. France's second largest city. So loads of shopping girls, it's great. And then, of course, there's the cathedral, and there's also the port area, which is lovely. Then we're into Villefranche. This is where you go to Nice for the day. Yeah, I wonder, did they make those biscuits there?
That's nice, isn't it?
Nice, yeah. Or is it Nice? Anyway, then we're into La Spezia in Italy. With all those little coloured houses. It's a bit like an Italian Balamori. But you can also go to Spezia from there as well, Pisa, and then we're into Civitavecchia, and that is the port for Rome. Go and see the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, lots to do. Then we're into Naples, Napoli. There's so much going. Pompeii is great. I did Pompeii when I was there last. Loved it. And then, of course, there's all the Amalfi Coast. Then we're cruising back into Barcelona. That's, unfortunately, we're going to meet you off the ship, take you back to the airport and fly you back to the UK. 10 nights away, £969. £969. That includes all your flights and your transfers. It's all included, full board. It's lovely. Do you fancy it? There's the number. Here's the details. Do you know, it couldn't be any better than this, could it? Couldn't be any better than this. If you want it, dial the number 0800 655 6449. The Freedom of the Seas, the 5th of October. I used to live in the Mediterranean. And October was always my favourite time of the year because it's still warm. It's not red hot, but it's still warm. It's still sunbathing weather. All the crowds have gone home. They've got the end of season sales on. They're cheap. Well, it's not cheap. I'm just careful. It's a lot of fun. It really is. And when you're around places like Rome, you don't want the heat of the day there, do you?
No, it can be too hot in the summer.
It can be too hot. So, that's what's so good about it. I think you're going to really, really love this. It's lovely. 0800 655 6449. Now then, I know Dom has got a deal with the friendliest fleet afloat.
I have, and if you're a film buff, you are going to love this. We're with Fred Olsen on Fred Olsen's Balmoral, and we're going for the UK and Ireland for some scenes from the silver screen. Now, this is going in the middle of the summer holidays. If you do want to take the kids, I'll tell you a bit more about that later. And you're going on the 6th of August this year for 8 nights away. You're going to be cruising from Newcastle out to Oban. Then we're going to be cruising by the Duart Castle, cruising through the Firth of Lorne, then to Belfast, to Dublin, into Falmouth in Cornwall, Portland for Portland Bill, and then back up to Newcastle. Now, Fred Olsen aren't calling this jet setting, they're calling this set jetting, because some of the highlights include the chance to visit the setting for Winterfell from Game of Thrones. You can explore the scenic settings of Poldark and Broadchurch in Cornwall, and also you get to see the Glenfinnan Viaduct as seen in Harry Potter. Now, fares for this, £699 per person. You can also add an all-inclusive drinks package for £15 per night. And if you want to take the grandkids, if they're staying in the same room as you, guests 3 and 4, it's just £49 per person. So, for 4 of you, for a family holiday to go away, it's £1,498 for the 4 of you.
Wow.
So, if this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 655 6449.
Now then, over the weekend, I was lucky enough to go and see the newest cruise ship in the world. She's just been named this weekend by Sophia Loren, and then, you know, you have a look around it, it's incredible. It's the MSC Megravillia. Now, I mean, I could tell you all about it right now and bore you stiff, but I'll tell you what, why don't I show you around instead? Welcome on board MSC's brand new flagship, the MSC Megravillia. When it comes to giving you the holiday of a lifetime, this is the ship that has it all. From contactless wristbands to open your stateroom door, to huge areas around the main pool, to sunbathe and take it all in. There's even a big screen for entertainment. Not forgetting the indoor pool with its hot tubs, and the whole area transforms into a nighttime venue too. For the young or the young at heart, there's great things to do on top deck, like the rope works. And for the children, there are loads of things to do in the kids clubs, complete with the MSC mascots and loads of Lego. There's a splash park with some great slides for all the family. There's the indoor sports area with F1 simulators. And then there's the food. The Marketplace buffet is huge, with so much choice. And I've been told they serve the best pizzas at sea, but I can't tell you who said that. If it's a good old roast that's your thing, well, you won't be disappointed. The main dining room is really impressive. Just look at the wine rack alone. Do you know there are over a choice of 11 different dining experiences here on board, and they're all unique and very different. Now tonight I'm dining here in the main dining room, which is absolutely, truly wonderful. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Well, I'm tucking into the lamb couplets, and do you know, they look gorgeous, and they are... You'd love this. You'll also love the choice of ice creams they have on board. The ice cream shop is incredible, and with all that to enjoy, well, you may want to work some of it off in the state-of-the-art fitness centre. This is the main atrium of the ship, the main walkway through, the promenade, if you like, of the ship. And as you can see, the sky, it changes all the time. It's a light that glows and glows, and there are so many different ways. It's huge. I've seen the Sistine Chapel up there. It's incredible. I've seen the Tricolour of France up there. And then, as you go down here, there's different restaurants and bars. There's even a great British pub, which I think we'll pop into a little later on. There's all the restaurants down here. There's teppanyaki. There's shops, there's chocolate bars. Oh, and I'll tell you what, there's a chocolatier. I'll tell you what, this is so innovative. You'll love it. You'll also love all the retail therapy available on board. And remember, they're all at duty-free prices. Now, any ship that has a chocolatier has got me on board, and this has got what a chocolatier. They make all the stuff on board, and you know, the lucky news is, I've heard there are no calories at sea, so, well, I'll stock up. Of an evening, apart from the main theatre with the fabulous international shows, there's also the very first Circus du Soleil at sea. Ah, Mr. Bond, you're back. Well, I tell you what, I wish I was back. This is a TV studio that they've got here on board the ship. Why am I wasting my life in Liverpool when I could do everything from here? Well, everybody needs a local, and here's your local at tea. It's the Brass Anchor. It's got so many different British beers, it's untrue. It's even got a dartboard, and do you know what? I've heard they do karaoke in here, so I might be in here a while. In the meantime, cheers. You know, at the end of the day, when you consider the value for money a cruise on this ship offers, it is truly incredible. You've got all the wonderful facilities of the water park and the rope works. You've got things like the 3D cinema. You've got things like the bowling alley. Great stuff that you'll enjoy time and time again. You've got the outdoor cinema. You've got so much to enjoy. And then you go inside, and my goodness, the changing scenery is incredible on that dome, which is lovely. The crystal staircases, the British pub, 12 different places to eat on board, including one of the best buffets I've seen at sea. I mean, the value for money this holiday really offers is outstanding. And I tell you what, if you've been thinking of it, don't think any longer, because there's one of these sunbeds, and I'm telling you now, it's got your name written all over it. It was lovely. It was lovely. Do you know what? I never even got to show you the staterooms. The staterooms were incredible. They've got family ones with bunk beds for the kids and suites, and it's lovely.
Some of them have even got hot tubs on the balcony, haven't they?
I had a hot tub on the balcony. It was great. I loved it. I was treated wonderfully. I loved it. Listen, this is a cruise going around the wondrous Mediterranean on the MSC Megaravia, which means wondrous in Italian. It's going on the 3rd of November for 7 nights. We're going to fly from Gatwick. We can do loads of different airports as well, out to Barcelona. When you get to Barcelona, well, that's where we're going to take you. We're going to put you on the Megaravia. And I'll tell you, do you know that screen? They also do shows on that screen. You know that's the roof. They do screen. It's incredible. You go to the buffet. We're going to cruise out to Marseille. If you can be tempted off the ship, because there's so much to do. You go to Marseille and have a wander around. Then you get to Genoa in Italy. Once again, if you can be tempted off the ship, there's a great big aquarium there, the largest aquarium in Europe in Genoa. It's lovely to have a look around there. And then we're off to Naples, where you can go to loads of places in Naples, Napoli, and it's lovely. You just love it. Then, if it was me, I wouldn't get off the ship. But then we're off to Messina once again. These are all lovely places. And it's a nice time of year to get away, isn't it? Because November's a nothing time of year, isn't it? Then Valletta in Malta. How lovely is this? And I tell you, if you think of what it was like last bonfire night in Britain.
Or wet and drizzly.
Yeah, you're getting away from all that. You're getting to this sort of thing. Back into Barcelona. That's where we're going to fly you back to the UK. All that for £839, but that's not all. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. I'm going to give you an all-inclusive drinks package as well. So for $839, you're on a brand new ship. I mean, say it's cruising for the very first time right now. Right now, she's on her first cruise. I mean, you saw me. I was one of the very first people ever to be on board that ship, to bring that report to you. And I can tell you now, I mean, I've been on a ship or two. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You'll love it. And this is your chance to be on board for £839 with all your drinks included as well. We can do any date right throughout the summer, but that's chosen for that one. If you want to, just dial the number now. Dial the number now. Let's have a look at the details on this, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this one. I think you are going to love this. Do you know, it's when you see the detail that's gone into it. Do you know, there's so much we couldn't get to show you on that. I mean, literally, I was on board there for just about 20 hours. Overnight to record that, to show you, and there was so much we couldn't get. I mean, never got to go to the Teppanyaki. Oh, the butcher's cut steakhouse. Oh my goodness me, it was gorgeous. You never saw the Circus du Soleil.
No.
The only Circus du Soleil at sea.
First at sea.
It's absolute. The theatre is incredible, specially built. I mean, and you can do all this as well. You haven't seen half of it with that. They asked me, did I want to go back in the summer and record again?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah,
Can I come?
didn't have to ask that one time. So we will be updating that film. I promise you. We
Sooner
will be
rather than
updating-
later, I think.
Yeah. If you want it though, 839 include with all your drinks. That's incredible. Now then, I know that we've got another great deal to get you away to get some Christmas shopping, haven't we, Dom?
We have, yes. My final deal of today is with Cunard, and we are doing the transatlantic voyage with the Queen Mary 2. Now, this is one of those sort of synonymous voyages. You've got to do it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But there's a little added bonus that I'll tell you about a little bit later on. So we're going on the 12th of November this year for 7 nights away. We're going to be flying you from London to New York, and then you have your 5-star cruising all the way back to Southampton. Now, fares of this are for £699 per person for an inside stateroom. But wait, there's more. There's more. If you want a balcony, it's just £999 per person.
Wow.
I know, and wait, there's even more. This is because this is going in November, and there's no luggage restrictions on the way back.
Yes.
I wonder maybe you could do a bit of Christmas shopping in New York, and remember, you can take as much as you like back.
There's no weight restrictions, is there?
No. So just think about it. You know, there's Macy's there, there's Saks Fifth Avenue, there's Tiffany, there's all of those fantastic, really famous shops in New York. You could take a fantastic present back for your loved ones.
There's
maybe
TK Maxx as well.
TK Maxx as well. Maybe buy something for us. If this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 655 6449.
Yeah. Do you notice he knows all the top brands and I know all the... Anyway, listen. Your chance now to go on another brand new ship, a ship that hasn't even been launched yet, and this is your chance to be on her very, very first cruise. We're talking about the Norwegian Bliss. Now, obviously we can't show you around the Norwegian Bliss because it's not being launched until the 21st of April next year. So I'm going on what is her sister ship, which is the Norwegian Breakaway, and this is what she's going to look like. The Norwegian Breakaway is the latest of the Norwegian Cruise Line fleet, with so many innovative ideas and comforts that you'd expect and enjoy, with touches of luxury that just make you feel a little special. One of the unique features about the Norwegian Breakaway that I love, and I think you'll love too, is this waterfront area. It's like a promenade that you can look out to sea, and you can have cocktails of an evening, or maybe even a restaurant meal as well. It's all here to enjoy. It's a unique feature, and I think it's going to be really, really popular. Can you imagine sitting out, watching the sea go by, or maybe going into a port of call and having a lovely cocktail or maybe a meal or two? It's a wonderful feature, and I think you'll love it too.
Come with me, let's go.
The spa deck area is a great place to relax and soak up the sun, or maybe share a drink and a chat with friends.
Come with me, let's go. Come with me, let's go.
As you take in all the ship has to offer, from the fine staterooms, the wonderful shopping opportunities, the facilities for younger children, and the freestyle dining that Norwegian Cruise Lines are famous for, where you eat where and when you want, plus all the little extras you'll really love.
Cruise like a Norwegian.
So it gives you a good idea what it's going to be like. Remember, this is going to be a brand new ship, so some facilities may vary, but it gives you a really good idea. Now, this is going to Transatlantic and New York on the 21st of April next year for 15 nights. We're going to be cruising out from Southampton on a brand new ship, the first paying passengers ever to be on board. First port of call is Ponta de la Garda in the Azores, which is steeped in history. This is one of those ports that, you know, years going by, the sailors used to stop over to take on provisions to find the New World. And this is where they used to come into for the New World, Halifax, Nova Scotia. And you know, as you get off, there's a boardwalk there that you walk along straight into town. And it is gorgeous, full of shops and all sorts. Then we cruise past the Statue of Liberty and into New York, New York. We're going to put you up at the Sheraton New York Times Square for 2 nights for you to do all your shopping, go and you see the movies and all that sort of thing, go and see the shows. And then we're going to fly you back to London. All that for 1,699. Now, remember that when you're on board the ship here, and you're going to be on board for 12 nights, it is premium all-inclusive. Premium all-inclusive. Now, what does that mean? It means that we've included your food in most of the restaurants. There's a choice about 23 different restaurants there, and I tell you, you get about 5 or 6, about 7 or 8 of them that are free. The rest have a small cover charge. All your drinks are included. All your gratuities are paid. You don't have to pay anything really on the ship if you don't want to. It's all included. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? And of course, it's freedom dining. That means you eat where and when you like. So, you know, this is your table. You eat here every night at 8 o'clock. No. You choose. If you want to eat in, Cagney's one night, you can do. If you want to eat in, the Manhattan Room one night, Taste the next night, you want to go to the buffet the next night, you want to go to O'Shea's the next night, they're all free.
And even if you tried to eat in every restaurant, on a 15-night cruise, you might just make it, but on a week, you'd struggle, wouldn't you? You'd struggle.
And this is 12.
There's so much choice.
12 nights on board. I mean, and then there's the Asian restaurant, which is free as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
Chicken wings.
Oh, gee, lovely. And all your drinks included, all your gratuities included on board. Obviously, once you get to New York, you come to Lights Hotel there. That is on a room-only basis. By the way, ask for a case of wine with that, and I'll give you a case of wine as well. 0800 655 6449. I can't believe it's already time to rerun the fun. We started off an hour ago. Where's our life gone? With the Canary Islands on the Celebrity Eclipse, going on the 28th of September for 10 nights. We're going from Southampton to Lisbon, where we're going to overnight in Porto, get the 2 days in Lisbon. Then we're off to Tenerife, the sunshine. How nice is that? Madeira, Funchal is gorgeous this time of year. Try the green sangria while you're there too. La Coruña in Spain. You're going to love that. And then back into Southampton. 10 nights away, 5-star premium luxury, $899. Then we went on the Baltic Heritage Cruise on the Sapphire Princess on the 8th of September for 14 nights. From Southampton to Bruges, then to Copenhagen, Stockholm, Helsinki, 2 days in St. Petersburg, Tallinn in Estonia, Gdansk in Poland, then back into Southampton. Remember, this is the September next year, deposit only right now, $1,699, but exclusive $260 on board credit for you to spend. You won't get that anywhere else. Then we had Royal Caribbean International on the Freedom of the Seas, going to the Mediterranean on the 5th of October for 10 nights. This is this year. We're going to fly you from the UK out to Barcelona. We're going to cruise to Cartagena, Ibiza, Mallorca, the south of France, then into Villafranche in Nice, then to La Spezia for Florence and Pisa, Civitavecchia for Rome, Naples, and back into Barcelona. $969 for 10 nights. Wow. And then MSC on the, you saw this, the brand new ship. She's just literally is right now on her very first ever cruise. I was lucky enough to go on board over the weekend. This is going on the 3rd of November for 7 nights. We're going to fly to Barcelona from Gatwick, going to go to Marseille, Genoa, Naples, Messina, Valletta, Barcelona. All inclusive drinks included on board, 839 quid. You know what? You'll be blown away by that ship. You'll be blown away by that ship, and she's gorgeous. Absolutely incredible. And then finally, we're on the Norwegian Bliss, going transatlantic on a this is the very, very first cruise. Her very, very first cruise. And you're going to be going transatlantic on it. How lovely is this? On the 21st of April next year, we're going to go to Ponta Delgada, Halifax, then to New York. We've got 2 nights at the Sheraton Hotel in New York Times Square. That is incredible value for money. If you want to get hold of that, by the way, ask for a case of wine with that. Ask for a case of wine with that, and I'll send you a case of wine. No problems at all. You really will enjoy it. Do you know what? We've had a great time. Oh, and then we had the golden envelope. I mean, the golden envelope was incredible. Royal Caribbean Independence, Royal Caribbean International on the Independence of the Seas. This is going to France and Spain on the 14th of October this year for 7 nights. Yeah, that price is not a mistake, by the way. That price is not a mistake. It is $499. But what I'd say is, don't hang around. Don't hang around. You know, There's an old adage, if you snooze...
You lose.
Exactly. Remember, if you book it tonight as well, you'll also get the golden envelope badge. This is going from Southampton to Guijon in Spain, to Bilbao, then to Cherbourg, and then to Le Havre for Paris. Absolutely incredible value for money. When you consider you've got all your food on board there, and it's a la carte menus, the great entertainment that's happening all the time, the wonderful theatre shows, it's all included in that one price. I think you're really going to enjoy that. What a lovely idea that is. And then, of course, we've got the first time guide to cruising. Now, if you've never been on a cruise before in your life, ring up and ask for this. It is completely free of charge. All you have to do is ring up on the number at the bottom of the screen there, and we will do the rest for you. We'll send it out to you. I know there's some things that you think are silly questions, but they're not. And remember, this is just a sample of the cruises we do. We do all the major cruise lines, all the dates, and of course, all you have to do is give us a call and ask. From me and Dom, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. In the meantime, carry on cruising.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.